Shanghai is undoubtedly China's #1 economic city, rightfully called Greater Shanghai. Its vast area equals 60 Paris cities, 5 New Yorks, or 4 Londons. Since China's reform and opening up, Shanghai has maintained its position as the nation's economic powerhouse. Even during the pandemic-affected 2022, its GDP of 4.46528 trillion yuan ranked first nationwide, with potential to join the global top 5. Strategically positioned where the Yangtze River meets the Pacific Ocean, Shanghai grew from the intersection of Suzhou Creek and the Huangpu River. With a cargo throughput of nearly 800 million tons, it has become the world's busiest megacity. As China's economic center and a global metropolis rivaling New York, Shanghai stands proud in eastern China while connecting with the world from the Pacific's western shore. The Huangpu River serves as Shanghai's urban lifeblood. This vital waterway not only birthed Shanghai's economic prosperity, but also shaped the proud spirit of this magical metropolis. It divides yet connects Pudong and Puxi, creating a unique one city, two banks character. Most importantly, the river stands as a symbol where Shanghai's rich history meets its promising future. Witnessing the city's transformation from a muddy beach to the Pearl of the Orient, and now a modern international megalopolis. The Bund along the Huangpu River is Shanghai's historical symbol and most iconic landmark. In just 1,500 meters, it concentrates the architectural essence and modern history of Old Shanghai, witnessing China's journey of connecting with the world. Over 100 years ago, this was just a desolate beach called Huangpu Beach. The upstream section was called Huangpu Inner Beach, Huangpu Litan, while the downstream section was called Huangpu Outer Beach, Huangpu Waitan, shortened to the Bund. This is also where the name Shanghai Bund originated. In 1844, the Bund was designated as a British concession, becoming a true portrait of Shanghai's foreign influences. From the wealth-generating old HSBC bank building to the bell-ringing customs house, from the legendary and mysterious Peace Hotel to the historically connected telegraph building, every structure on the Bund has an extraordinary origin and legendary status. Together, they form the magnificent Buildings of 1,000 Nations, recording the Bund's century-long concession history while carrying profound cultural significance. If Shanghai leads China's economic development voyage, then the Bund is this giant ship's deck. When night falls and you board a Bund cruise, one side of the Huangpu River showcases Shanghai's century of prosperity, while the other side presents Lujiazui's modern landscape. Visitors find themselves intoxicated by the Bund's endless charm, while marveling at Shanghai's urban transformation. The Bund faces the Huangpu River and connects with Nanjing Road, Shanghai's most prosperous commercial street, which stretches 5.5 kilometers in total. Its core section is the 1.5-kilometer Nanjing East Road. From its humble beginnings as a dirt path for horse riding during the concession period, to the birth of its 4 major department stores, to becoming a pioneer of modern commerce, and now a distinctive pedestrian street, Nanjing Road has seen many transformations. During holidays, the surging crowds on Nanjing Road present the most authentic scene of a prosperous metropolis. This is why people have dubbed it China's #1 commercial street. Of course, equally bustling is the famous City God Temple scenic area. The City God Temple is a Taoist temple dedicated to honoring local meritorious officials. Shanghai's City God Temple was first built during the Yongle period of the Ming Dynasty and has a history spanning nearly 600 years. Perhaps every corner of this place has been touched by visitors' footsteps, and every stick of incense lit here carries the prayers and memories of old Shanghai's residents. The passage beautifully connects the physical temple with its spiritual and cultural significance, showing how it remains an important part of Shanghai's identity, bridging its ancient past with the present through continuing traditions and memories. In this bustling and clamorous place lies a hidden peaceful garden, Yu Garden. This private garden, built during the Ming Dynasty, is known as an urban forest and stands as the only Ming Dynasty classical garden in downtown Shanghai. From the crowds and noise of the city god temple area, stepping through the door into Yu Garden is like crossing into a heavenly peach garden with elegant pavilions and tranquil landscapes. It embodies the poetic beauty described by Tao Yuanming of living among people yet free from the noise of horses and carriages. Today, the city god temple and Yu Garden have merged into one, becoming Shanghai's most famous commercial center. The Chinese-style shopping streets and food courts here preserve the characteristics of old Shanghai. During traditional festivals, people stroll across the nine-turn bridge and pay respects at the city god temple, not only refreshing body and mind, but legend says it can ward off evil and protect well-being, making the city god temple and Yu Garden a sacred place for both spiritual comfort and material enjoyment. For Shanghai residents, Yu Garden represents the rich atmosphere of Chinese New Year. Since the end of the Qing dynasty, the Yu Garden Lantern Festival was born here. From the 1st to the 18th day of the first lunar month each year, Yu Garden's commercial district holds a spring festival lantern fair themed around that year's zodiac animal. People come to Yu Garden to admire the lanterns, enjoy the scenery, pray for blessings, and make wishes, creating beautiful memories of the spring festival. Shanghai is not only the world's magic city, but also the Pearl of the Orient, which makes the Oriental Pearl Tower Shanghai's definitive landmark. When completed in 1994, its main purpose was broadcasting television and radio signals. Nearly 3 decades have passed, and it continues to transmit Shanghai's voice from the skies above Lujiazui in Pudong while receiving messages from around the world. The 3 pink pearl-like spheres at the top, middle, and bottom embody the Chinese cultural imagery of large and small pearls falling onto a jade plate. The Oriental Pearl Tower's design broke away from the traditionally rigid and imposing style of TV towers, presenting instead a harmonious balance of strength and grace, perfectly embracing and matching the character of Shanghai itself. Also piercing the clouds alongside the Oriental Pearl Tower are 3 tall towers that people playfully call the Lujiazui brothers. The Jin Mao Tower, completed in 1999 and standing 421 meters tall, resembles a warrior clad in steel armor. Standing in Pudong's Lujiazui Financial Center, it was mainland China's first ultra-high skyscraper. The Shanghai World Financial Center, completed in 2008 and reaching a height of 492 meters, features a trapezoidal wind tunnel at its top that effectively reduces wind loads at high altitudes. Its unique shape has earned it the nickname, the bottle opener, among locals. The Shanghai Tower, completed in 2016, rises to 632 meters with 127 floors above ground. It currently holds the title of China's tallest building and ranks as the world's 3rd tallest skyscraper. Inheritance and transcendence are the themes of this magical city. From Jin Mao Tower to the World Financial Center and then to Shanghai Tower, Shanghai's skyline has been repeatedly surpassed. Along with these skyscrapers reaching toward the heavens rises the magic and confidence of this enchanted city. Even more magical than the skyscrapers is this Disneyland that attracts children and heals adults. Shanghai Disneyland opened on June 16, 2016, as the world's 6th Disneyland. Perhaps because 6 was originally a happy number belonging to children, This dreamland has mysteriously formed a deep connection with the number 6. Within Disneyland's 1.16 square kilometers, more than 30 attractions and over 20 entertainment shows represent children's dreams. While at night, a romantic fireworks show serves as emotional medicine for adults, creating joy for children and dissolving worries for adults. Perhaps this is where Disney's enchanting magic lies that captivates people's hearts and dreams. From Disneyland, we return to Shanghai's original heart, the Suzhou Creek. Originally named Suzhou River, it originates from Lake Tai, flows through Shanghai, and merges with the Huangpu River. It got its name Suzhou Creek because it provided a route to reach Suzhou along its waters. Shanghai's abbreviated name, Hu, actually comes from a fishing tool used by early fishermen in this area. Going even further back in history, this stretch of Shanghai's shore was once the feudal land of Huangxie from the Chu state during the spring and autumn period, hence its alternate name, Shenzhen, City of Shen. Due to the convenience of water transportation, numerous factories were built along the river, thus forming Shanghai's early industrial foundation. If the Huangpu River is Shanghai's mother river, then the Waibaidu Bridge over Suzhou Creek is Shanghai's grandmother bridge. This 110-year-old bridge is China's first all-steel riveted bridge. It was named Waibaidu Bridge, Outer Free Crossing Bridge, because it charged no toll at the time and was located near the mouth of the Huangpu River. In recent years, with environmental improvements along both banks, the riverside scenery of Suzhou Creek has become a nostalgic yet fresh landscape in Shanghai. This is Shanghai, defined by its two waterways, where water gives birth to all things, striving upward while embracing all streams like the sea. It has towering buildings, heights that reach the summit. It has waters connecting rivers and seas, a magnanimous spirit that embraces all. It possesses the refined elegance of Oriental charm and the international flair at the peak of trends. Shaking off the dust of history, it remains in its prime, facing the hurricane of the times, forever like an ambitious youth, with its deep water harbor, building dreams for China in step with the world.